Good day, everybody. Trent here with Rachel. Hello. Say hello, Rachel. Anyways, guys, we have something different for y'all in this video. This isn't going to exactly be a vlog. It's going to be more of a love story, how our relationship started from the beginning. And we both sat down for about 10 minutes each and told our story from the beginning. And neither one of us knew what the other person said. Had no idea what she said when I sat down and did mine, and she did hers first, and I was at work, so I have no idea what she said. So, I hope you enjoyed this special edition.
This video is actually just going to stop after it's Tinder.
Okay, so anyways, this video starts at the beginning from how we met, which is, I'll go ahead and give away the secret, on Tinder, and up until about right after our first date. And it's going to be what, a 2 or 3 part series? So this is part 1 of a multi-part series. Hope you guys enjoy it. What's up, everyone? I have been asked to tell you my story about how me and Rachel met, got married, and just the basic overall gist of our relationship.
So this is the story of how I had a baby with a guy on Tinder.
Of all places to meet the woman you marry and have a baby with is on Tinder.
So if you know what Tinder is, it's an app on your phone, and it's like a dating app. So what you do is you see a bunch of pictures. Well, I see a bunch of pictures of guys, and if I think you're cute, I swipe you to the right. If I think you're not, to the left. I don't ever see you again. But if I swipe you right and you swipe me to the right, then we can communicate.
So, pretty crazy how, I think everybody knows how Tinder works. You see pictures, you swipe left if you don't want to meet them or don't want to talk to them. Swipe right if you think they're hot and you want to meet them. So, of course, I was just swiping away, just swiping away. And, I see Rachel, I'll automatically swipe right. I didn't think no more about it. It's one of those things you get to going. Sometimes you don't, like, oh shoot. I didn't mean to swipe that one right.
So I do remember seeing Trent on Tinder. I do remember that one specific picture where he was holding a big old bass, which is a fish for you non-country folks. It's my type of guy right there. I'll swipe him to the right. And he's cute. He's holding a fish and he's cute. I'll swipe him to the right.
But, swiped her right, and I matched. So, I was like, let me message this hottie. See what's up with her. So, I hit her up on a message. She immediately hit me back, like, not even like a minute later. She's like, oh, hey, what's up? I'm so glad we matched. It's so great. I thought you were so hot and so sexy. And I'm like, yeah, girl, you ain't the only one.
And so at some point he messaged me. Probably within 24 hours he messaged me. And he had like a really corny pickup line. Like, Tinder used to give suggestions of like how to talk to people. And his pickup line, his suggestion was probably something like, tell your match something that you did recently. It was Christmas time, so he started messaging me and was like, hey, it's telling me to tell you something I did today, or something crazy I did. He said, I went Christmas shopping today, which was just crazy. And then he started talking about himself and how he's got a daughter and how she's, the light of his life. And so we started talking back and forth. And we talked for probably a week. Then we started texting, because you don't stay on Tinder too long. You start texting after a while. So I gave him my number and we texted.
So we got to talking, got them digits pretty quick. It was around Christmas time, so we didn't get to meet up for maybe a couple weeks. We talked. And I was in Florida for Christmas, and she was in Kentucky for Christmas, and this and that. So I think December 30th. December 30th? Yeah, December 30th. We decided we were going to have a date.
did something you really shouldn't do. I gave him my address and I let him pick me up for our first date from my house. I don't suggest that because that's dangerous.
So her being the crazy person that she is, let me, some rando stranger, come to her house and pick her up. She's like, normally I don't let guys come to my house and pick me up. I just meet them wherever we're gonna have our date. But I could tell you're a pretty awesome dude, and you're pretty different, and you're sweet, and all that good stuff. So I can trust you. You can come to my house and pick me up. So I was like, yeah, girl. You know, that's what sliding into them DMs will get you. So I slide in the driveway sideways, gravel driveway, and kicking up dust, just looking like a real BA that I am.
It's time for my date, and I hear a truck drive by, and it's loud, and I was like, I bet he drives a loud truck. So I peek out my door, and I was like, oh, well, no one's in my driveway, so I reckon that's not him. Or I was like, or that was him, and you know, he missed the driveway and he's coming back or whatever. I don't know. For some reason, I stayed at the door, and I think I said like one last thing to Katie about babysitting, or probably got onto one of my children for doing something real quick. And then I went to go open the door to step out, because for some reason I thought, I saw him pull up. That's what happened. I saw him pull up. So I opened the door, and I was like, I had my head turned backwards talking to Katie like one last thing. And I turn around, and he's like right there. And so I screamed.
So I come up there and I hop out my truck, start walking up to the front door, and she's coming out at the same time I'm coming up. And I don't guess she knew I was right there. I guess she thought I was still at my truck. She's walking out the door talking to the babysitter, and she turns around and I'm standing right there, and she screams at me. I'm like, ah! I'm like, whoa, playa, I'm just here to pick you up for this date. I mean, don't be screaming at me. I ain't done nothing. I ain't trying to rob you. You know? It's like, it ain't that bad, is it? I feel like I look pretty fly.
I hollered at my date on our first date. I just hollered at him.
You know? So she's, oh, you startled me. Ha ha ha. Like, oh, yeah, that's what happened, I'm sure.
So I immediately apologized. I was like, I'm so sorry. You're cute. I mean, I probably didn't say you're cute, but I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, you just startled me. I turned around and I tried to explain, and I was like, it's fine. Everything's good. I'm totally normal, promise. Can we please go on the date?
We hop in the truck and we head to downtown Athens. I was like, hey girl, I don't know what you like to eat, but I know this little joint downtown got some pretty good food, and maybe we can get a drink or two. So we go downtown, and we got to this place called the Volstead.
Luckily, he still wanted to go on a date with me. I mean, of course. But he opened the door for me and everything, and he took me out. And we went to the Volstead, which was a restaurant / bar downtown Athens. It's not there anymore. And I remember we ordered buffalo chicken bites. And here's a little tip, ladies, for how to impress your man. I was on that date with him, and he was like, oh, I love these buffalo chicken bites. I was like, I could make these at home.
And I went there because I knew they had these super amazing fried buffalo chicken dip balls, or fried buffalo chicken balls. I don't remember what they were called, but anyways, we ordered those. They were amazing. And she's like, I bet I can make these. I'm like, oh yeah?
Guys like girls that cook. Whether I could make them at home or not doesn't matter, but it interests them. And I actually can make them at home, and I have, and they're really good. I made them several times. So I wasn't lying. So we ate the good food, and they asked me my drink, and I ordered a Jack and Coke, which apparently it's not typical ladylike first date behavior to order a Jack and Coke on your first date, but I do what I want.
We ordered those, and the first thing she ordered is a Jack and Coke. Who goes on the first date And right out the gate, you order a Jack and Coke. Are you kidding me? We're not that hardcore yet, are we? I mean, Jack and Coke. No, like, oh, maybe I'll drink a beer or you know, a water or something. And we're ordering Jack and Cokes? What? Yeah, girl. Drinking some Jack and Cokes. Get you one or two more. You know, no big deal. I see where this is going.
I only had one. He probably thought that this date was going to end differently than it did. Well, I did have a baby with him, but not that night. I'm a lady. After dinner, we got into his truck again, and it's at that point that I figured out he had 2 tins, which are speakers, in his truck. And I was like, yes! Because he's a country boy, so I know he likes Travis Tritt. But now I know he likes rap too. So I was putting on some 3 6 Mafia. I was like, man, he goes fishing. He likes country stuff. He likes Jesus. He likes 3 6 Mafia. Like, this is gonna be really great. This is a good situation.
We get done eating. She only had the one Jack and Coke, which is okay. It's okay. So we leave the restaurant. I was like, man, I can't let the date end just yet. It's a little too early. So I said, all right. So you want to go bowling? Yeah, I know, a little cliche, bowling, whatever, but it's the only thing I could think of at the time. I was winging it. I had to go to work the next morning. I mean, I think I had to go. Yeah, I had to go to work the next morning. So anyways, we went bowling. And homegirl was wearing leather pants.
And then he took me bowling. And we had fun bowling. He touched my booty. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but like his hand grazed it. And I was like, I don't even kiss on the first date, so.
If the Jack and Coke wasn't bold enough, I forgot to tell y'all she was rocking the leather pants. Like, I hear you. So she's up there bowling, and she claims that I touched her butt on purpose. And I don't remember touching her butt. And if I did, it was not on purpose. This is our first date. Come on, give me a break. I'm not that guy. So anyways, we go back. You know, we get done bowling. We go back to the house. I drop her off. And I walk her to the door. She asked me to come inside. I said, no, I don't do that kind of stuff on the first date. She tried to kiss me. I said, no, I don't even do that on the first date. I'm just here to be a nice guy, take you on a nice date. Hope to see you again. Had a really good time, and hope you have fun tomorrow night for New Year's Eve with your friends.
I don't even kiss on the first date, so. So after bowling, it was late. It was actually a work night. I had to go to work, and he had to go to work the next day, so he brought me home. Thank goodness. And I gave him a hug goodbye. He texted me later and made sure I knew that he had a good time. Which I knew he did. Hello. Duh.
Hold up.